Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Here in Mullins. Boy, I don't know where to start. We've had an exciting few days, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Everybody knows Michelle.
Do you know Michelle?
I know Michelle Rogers. She's just our go-to person with the chamber, and she had just helped put together a fabulous event, and we all shared it last night. It's our annual chamber banquet, and I think it's one of the finest events we've ever had here.
It was amazing.
And it was a sold-out event.
Yes, it was. We were over capacity in ticket sales, that is, not by fire code standards.
and we still had people knocking on the doors wanting tickets.
Yes, we did.
But sincerely, thank you for all your efforts, because a lot of what happened last night and the success thereof is because of you and all the great people we have.
We had a wonderful committee.
Yes.
Our chair for the event was Susan Grant from Anderson Brothers Bank, who is also on our board of directors, and our whole committee just, but it makes it easy when you love Mullins to do it. I mean, it wasn't a hard task to be able to put together an event like that when we have so many people that have their heart in it.
Absolutely. And we had a wonderful speaker. We had Armstrong Williams, and he's a local personality and a very successful businessman. And he had some great stories to tell. And we had great food, and we had a great venue, and I think we'd probably have to thank Donnie Gerald at Hidden Acres, because we can't thank him enough for what
we cannot thank Donnie enough for all that he does, not only for the chamber, but for our community. That's right. He employs our citizens. He, brings people into our county with his Hidden Acres venue that's booked for years on out for weddings every weekend of the year. And he's also has the loft at 109 now, where if you have somebody coming in for business meetings for your business, they can rent a fully furnished apartment, extended stay type deal, or overnights. So thank you, Donnie, for everything you've done.
We had great food. Inlet Affairs did a great job of providing the food for the event, and they are local. They are chamber members.
Yes.
And I really can't think of anything that all the I's were dotted and the T's were crossed, and I think people left with a sense of uplifting and a sense of community. And our theme was "We Love Mullins."
Yes, it was.
And so it was a great event. And we have a lot of other stuff to talk about, don't we?
We do. We have lots of events coming up.
Yep.
We have great things happening. We've got businesses opening on Main Street. We just had the Coffee and Creamery open. We did a ribbon cutting for them last Saturday. So come on down to Main Street, get a cup of coffee. We've got
another new restaurant open across the street.
Right,
yeah.
Heaven Delight. I think they're going to be open pretty much every day, and they're going to
three meals a day, 7 days a week.
Right, they're starting out now with nights, but they're going to get into the breakfast and the lunch, and so please come out and enjoy a great meal on Main Street.
Yeah. We probably should mention a few people that we honored last night. Just we won't dwell on it, but we honored a great man last night, a long-term physician in this town, and I think everybody loves Dr. Krishnan, and he is winding down his career. I don't think he's totally quit, but he is winding down, and I think that the love that the audience showed him last night was very gratifying and uplifting. And another physician that was honored last night, and deservedly, because what can you say about Jimmy Carroll?
Dr. Carroll received the Chamber's Humanitarian Award last night, and it was hard to try to pull that off because he doesn't want recognition. So we couldn't tell his wife he was going to get the award because we were scared she would tip him off, and we wanted him to be there, and we wanted to surprise him. So I'm just tickled that we managed to get that accomplished without him knowing beforehand. But he is just a staple in our community behind the scenes. You don't know the things that he's doing,
No.
and that's what makes that award so special.
Not only do you don't know what deeds he does, you don't know how he contributes
Right.
in other ways. And speaking of contributing, and usually when you contribute, the money's involved. Let's talk about money for a second, and that leads me to the bank. And Anderson Brothers Bank, again, our premier presenting sponsor, and they just never say no.
They don't, and they are always there to back us in whatever endeavors that we have. The community, the support they show the community,
amazing,
is just unbelievable.
And
it's hard to put into words.
And I said all that to say this: what about Johnny Ray? He's amazing.
Mr. Johnny Ray Floyd with Anderson Brothers Bank received our Community Service Award for all the endless hours and that he puts into this community. And that's another person that does a lot that you don't know about, that it's not put out in a publication or anything, but he serves on numerous committees and panels, and he's working with the flooding in Nichols, and just day in and day out, a good person.
And a true humanitarian as well.
Exactly.
We're blessed. We just mentioned 3 people
Out of,
but we're just so blessed to have people like that. And Captain Philip Mostowski with the Mullins Police Department was our City Employee of the Year, and well deserved. And are we leaving anybody out?
our ambassadors of the year, our chamber ambassadors of the year.
And they do a lot.
Another giving couple. This year we decided to not only honor one person for Ambassador of the Year, we did a husband and wife team, Willie and Cindy Rouse, and I can't tell you the amount of hours that Cindy has come to the chamber office and just helped me get together things for events, or organized a closet, or they handmade wooden reindeer for our Breakfast with Santa event. I mean, just things like that. Her husband Willie is always on speed dial when we need some heavy lifting, and just so eager to help us in any way possible. So I can't thank them enough, and from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate all your efforts with the chamber.
You know, when you have events like last night, it is so gratifying to leave there with this great sense of community spirit. And a lot of times when you leave with that sense of community spirit and to come togetherness and things like that, it's short-lived. It wears off. But what you see and I see and a lot of the public do not see is the growth on Main Street and the traffic. Many days, and I ride the streets every day, from 11 to 3, it's hard to find parking places.
It is.
And it's been a long time since we've seen that on Main Street, Mullins. And folks, we're coming back. We're making a comeback. Small town America does exist and can thrive, but it takes effort.
It does take
community effort. So, you got your calendar in your mind, your wheels are rolling. Tell us what we got coming up for the next several months.
I sure will, but we need to recognize also MUSC, who received our Business of the Year award. I mean, that is going to be a catalyst to changing our community as well, as you were talking about. They are putting in the effort and the time and the resources to change our community for the better. I mean, they've got a new telehealth program that is going to service our community. That's going to be amazing. We're going to have them give a seminar. I'm going to go ahead and announce that in May for our members, and I'm interested to see how it works, and it's bringing.
Well, I can tell you how it works. I've seen it work, and let's just say I'm a nurse and you're a patient, and you go into a room in a cubicle to be evaluated, and there's a high resolution camera and speakers, and the nurse does an assessment on you, or maybe even a doctor, and once a determination is made, or even a predetermination, there's a specialist. Maybe the top cardiac specialist in the state at MUSC in a room, a conference room, and he's conferenced in on your evaluation and your examination, and he asks questions of you and asks questions of the people examining you and talking to you, and then telemetry sends your vital signs to him. You may be wearing a Holter monitor, and it's as if you're sitting right across from a specialist. So that's the world we live in, and it's amazing.
That is going to be awesome, and to know that we have that kind of capability here at our local hospital, so you don't have to drive across the bridge or go down to Charleston. You can have the same specialist take care of you right here at home.
And we have a cardiologist on staff out at the hospital now, and that's a big deal for us.
So there's changes, and you may not know about or hear about each and every one of them, but please know that they are happening, and it's just great. It's great for our area, great for our county, great for Mullins.
You know, once upon a time, and I'm getting the fickle finger of fate stuck at me, and let's move it on up, and we got to go to another segment. But at one time, you and I had to struggle to talk about things. And now it's...
We can't find the time to talk about all the things.
There's so many good things happening for us. And we have a special guest that will come join us for the next segment.
And that's another thing that is in our county that you may not be aware of. So we're going to be excited to let you in on that little secret.
Well, get ready to find out. And we'll be right back after these messages.
You're watching Hometown TV, Channel 8.
And we're back and ready to give you a little insight into a company that is located here in Marion County that you may not be aware of. We are happy to welcome Mike Walker. I want to say Walter for some reason, with AirMed.
Absolutely.
Glad to have you.
Glad to be here. I'm a native West Virginian. And I'm proud to say that I'm making the transition down here.
West by God.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we're glad to have you in Marion County.
Yes. Speaking of Marion County, what a lot of Marion Countyans may not understand is that you have an EMS helicopter right here in your county. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. Mm-hmm. So we're the ones that take you for sick or injured, and you were talking about the hospital. We fly in and out of the hospital all the time. So when you're having that stroke or the heart attack, know that we're there.
Yeah.
But there's a flip side to all this. There's a flip side to everything, right?
There is.
But it's a good flip side. It's the membership program. And the way the membership program works is that if you're a member with us and flown by us or one of our sister companies, mm-hmm. the most you ever pay mm-hmm. is just your membership. Isn't that amazing?
So it's like an insurance policy of sorts.
Kind of, sort of, but it is a membership program. Mm-hmm. There is no catches to it. Mm-hmm. You're a member, you're flown by us or one of our sister companies. That's sea to shining sea, just not here in this area. You have to understand. Mm-hmm. All across the country, even when you're traveling, it goes with you. It covers you and your entire household mm-hmm. for however long you want it.
For any emergency that necessitates your services.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus, if you are actually an organ transplant recipient mm-hmm. and you need to be flown to get your transplant,
right.
we can do that too. All because of the membership. And the membership is what keeps us here. Right. So we need your help. We need everybody's help because we want to reassure that one, you don't get that big old bill. Mm-hmm. Whatever insurance pays is payment in full. Mm-hmm. But The memberships is what keeps us here. So I'm going to look into the camera just for a second. I need your all's help. I need everybody in the community's help. Take 90 seconds. Simply call me and we can get you signed up. And you're covered. That's all it takes. But I'm asking Mr. Mayor, Madam Director, I need your all's help. And it's real simple to sign up. And I'm going to show you how simple it is to sign up. Name, address, phone number, name and dates of birth of everybody in the house. And that's all you have to do. And you're covered.
So tell us a little bit about where you are actually located and your company and how long y'all been in Marion County.
We've been in Marion County for several years, and our company, the local helicopter, is actually called Air Reach, but it's part of a bigger corporation called MedTrans. Well, MedTrans is part of a bigger corporation now, and we're proud to introduce that we have merged into one company called Global Medical Response. So your membership and our company has unlocked from 4 companies to 8 companies. So we're growing every day. Plus, we are adding bases every day. We just added another one here local right across the state line because we saw a need. And that's what we're here for. We're here to serve a need. Marion County, we've been very lucky to be here. We have done some great, great things. And we're proud to serve Mullins. And the short time I've been here, I've fallen in love with Mullins. So last night was an affirmation of falling in love. But what it still boils down to is there's not a whole lot of people who know about this.
Right.
So for $9 a month or the different plans that you have available, I can assure that if need be, I can be flown to the closest level 1 trauma center.
We're going to take you to where you need to go.
To where, okay. Wow.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the employees that would be on the helicopter.
So each one of our aircraft staffs different individuals. For the local aircraft, it's a paramedic, a nurse, and a pilot on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to reassure that we're here to serve you all. There's different programs that may have a respiratory therapist on it. There's just different programs all throughout the country. It's just not just Air Reach. We've got 50 plus companies underneath our umbrella, and it's actually on the back of the brochures, and you can see that's just some of them. So here locally, we hire local people.
Right.
We want to bring in jobs. That's another thing I'm here to do. I'm here to bring in jobs. I want to hire 4 people right out of the gate. That's what it's all about, is community. For 7 years I've done this job, and I've had 16 bases that I've managed. Every single one of them has been successful. But the biggest thing that made it successful was this membership program. We hope we never turn another blade, but we want to make sure that it's here.
And you'll turn blades, that's just life.
Yes.
Accidents are going to happen, medical emergencies are going to happen, and you'll have to operate that aircraft, but good Lord, that's a life-saving measure.
Yes. There's no price on a life, but that is a big bill, and we want to prevent that. There is a lot of individuals that doesn't know about the membership program, and that's what this boils down to. And we give you plenty of forms of identification. You can see right here one of our membership cards. Put it right behind your driver's license. That lets first responders know. We give you a sticker for identification. We give you a key fob. There's numerous ways.
Well, we're short on time now. Get another notification, but to make things simple, where can people come? Can they come to the chamber office and pick up a membership application?
They can.
City Hall?
Yes. I'll put some in City Hall if that's all right with you, Mr. Mayor.
It is.
But the biggest thing is you need to call me.
Okay.
And you need to call me now.
Okay.
It's a sense of urgency because nobody has a crystal ball. And it's 304-687-5390. And that's it. All you got to do is just call me.
Say it one more time.
304-687-5390.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Director. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I greatly appreciate it.
Great to have you.
Thank you all so much.
And we would expect to see you at some of our chamber events and our after hours events, and we urge you to become a chamber member.
Actually, I've submitted my application.
There we go.
So, yes.
Just a step ahead of us. So we have to wrap it up, and we have the legislative breakfast that we talked about. We have
Coming up on March 16th.
Yep.
We'll have our Easter extravaganza coming up in April. And then we go right into Let's Cruise Main Street in June.
June 6th.
Yes, first Saturday in June. So
Wow.
stay tuned because we'll have lots of details coming up in future episodes of Here in Mullins.
Hopefully we'll have our museum minute back and maybe our sheriff's department update next time.
Right.
And we're trying to keep you informed. And it's a great day to be alive, but it's also a great day to love Mullins. Every day is a great day to love Mullins.
Every day's a great day to love Mullins.
So until next time, we
Love
are.
Mullins.
Yep. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.